Alright, July 5th, and we're coming down, Jane and John. But I think I'd just show you the garden so that you could believe David that he was here. Got some watermelons growing down in there. Gonna have to hit the weeds one more time hard there before I finish with that. Corn is high, and the tassels and the silks are starting to appear. I got lucky this year because I planted it when it was still early May. I survived those last little frosts we got, and finally the garden's almost in full bloom. Daisies. My first Atlantic giant pumpkin, should it make it, is right there, getting ready. Butternut squash, my giant pumpkins. Cleaned out this area for good soil claim there for the roots. Butternut squash all in there, and I'm trying to keep my shadow out of the picture at all. Got a mammoth sunflower growing here amongst the flower garden. Yeah. Shadow in my life. Tomatoes right at the top of the stakes. There's some decent ones starting. These are beefsteak. Some carrots over there lined up with the zucchini, of which we've been getting plenty of. This is one of the better years for my zucchini and my summer squash. The plants are a good 3 feet high. Here's one of my common malines. Nice looking flower. When you cultivate them, many stalks. I take the seeds down to Duxbury Beach every year because they grow good in sand and that type of soil too, so helps hold the soil on the beach. The blue potato crop, looking the best I've ever had. I've capped all my barrels in dirt to help break down the plants that are rotten underneath them. And I'll just throw more plants on top of them, make another layer, cap it off in the fall. For the winter, put plenty of worms in there. Sundial working well just after 10 a.m. Alright, got the flower section coming up, one of them. These are my granites from all the places I've lived. And we got a lot of pretty flowers this year. Cone flowers are starting to take off. Milkweeds are in full bloom. I got some scarlet. Bee balm there. I got a pink bee balm coming up in there. All sorts of stuff. More butternut squash, more blue potatoes, some red potatoes, nice red zinnias. Yeah, all the way down here. Got some nice stuff. Plenty of orange still left from the tiger lilies. More common malign, almost taller than I am now. And they'll be blooming for a while. summer squash there. Butternut squash in there. Red onions, yellows and reds here. Gonna have some good sized onions this year. Already got some as big as baseballs. So it look like a good onion crop this year too. Might be the type of cooler, wetter, or whatever summer we're having. But, one quick tour around here, and I got plenty of mint growing here. If you want mint juleps, plenty of mint. Got my trumpet vines getting ready to flower. Beyond them into the void where my buddy Cahill gave me some Jerusalem artichoke, and they took over my garden, so I moved some out back, and now I have probably one of the biggest crop of Jerusalem artichoke in Rockland. They're very invasive. Another giant sunflower in this corner, along with some potatoes, squash, cukes, you name it. Anyway, it's a beautiful day, you guys, and we're looking forward to coming down. I just gotta figure out where the heck you live, because my son has my GPS. See you in a little while.